Welcome to Ural Motorcycles of New England and AlphaCars. My name is Dimitri, and we're going to check out 2021 Ural Gear Up Sahara. Sahara has been one of the most popular custom colors that we have available. So let's take a closer look at this awesome bike. We just assembled this bike and pulled it in one of our showrooms in the main building. It's pretty tight here with a few really nice and cool cars and another sidecar bike. We're going to have a separate video on this awesome also Russian sidecar motorcycle, but back to the Sahara Gear Up. This particular bike has some really cool options, not to mention it has the Sahara custom color, but it comes with black powder coated drivetrain, engine, transmission, final drive. It has undercoating on all fenders. Check that out. On the underside of the sidecar tub, you can check it out and see this textured coating. It also has, as you can see, a standard seat. And we offer great options when it comes to seats. You can get it in dual tractor style seat. You can get it in the 2-up bench seat or 2-third bench seat. And if you buy those upgrades at the time when you buy the bike, we make it very much cost efficient. This bike also comes with the gas tank with a toolbox on top of it, and for that we have a tiny little key that we are going to use, and as you can see, it's a good sized compartment, and we're going to lock it back in. Also, let's get the bike started. We're going to do a quick cold start, and to start a Ural, you pretty much just put the key in. Oops, here it is. I'm sorry. Okay, so horizontally, everything is off. When you click it once clockwise, the ignition is on. We want to make sure the neutral light is on, and the kill switch is in the start position. And yes, the engine is cold. I'm keeping my hand on the exhaust pipes. So let's do a cold start. Starts right up, runs awesome. Two-wheel drive system. Let's check out the lights. Here's our switch for the fog lights, driving lights. As far as controls of the motorcycle, we have standard steering bar controls. On the left side, we have lights, turn signals, horn. Horn is kind of nice. We also offer air horn system, which is phenomenal. And then on the right side, you have your throttle, which is nice and smooth, very, very smooth, like you don't even feel that there are cables. And then here's a switch for the driving lights. You have another lever that you don't see on regular motorcycles. This is parking brake, and by moving this to on position, you pretty much move this lever. Check this out. You see how it moves right here. When I move the lever, this moves, and all 3 wheels have disc brakes. You can see Brembo disc brakes in the front with a floating brake rotor system, which is phenomenal. Here we have, by the way, we have the steering stabilizer. It has a number of positions that allow for the steering to be tight or a little bit looser, and depending on the riding conditions, you set that. Here's the famous, and it's really spectacular, the two-wheel drive system. It's on demand. You engage it when you're in a low traction situation, and you engage it by moving this lever towards the rear. So right now the bike is in two-wheel drive, back to one-wheel drive. Here's another cool feature that other bikes don't have. When you engage this pedal with your foot, you're in reverse. This is back to neutral. Here's the brake pedal, which engages your rear wheel of the bike, and it engages through this master cylinder right here. It engages the sidecar wheel, which also has disc brakes right here. Check that out, with the floating rotor as well. Famous gear up folding shovel, spare wheel. All these come standard with the gear up, as well as the rack over the spare wheel, the fluid canister, the front bumper, and the driving lights. They're all standard. Let's take a peek inside the sidecar. And there are some goodies there as well. You get an electrical panel. Yeah, the tonneau cover comes standard. And it is the same cover that you use when you have the bike with the windshield for the sidecar. So when you buy your windshield, if you need one, not to mention we have it, but you can use it with the same tonneau cover. Here is the 12-volt outlet, and this is European style for the certain heated clothing. We have an adapter that you can plug in for the standard cigarette lighter style adapter, as well as USB charging ports. Here's a nice feature. Ural factory provides this as standard equipment, and this switch is connected to another circuit. There's a 4-fuse box up top, and that's a separate circuit that you can use for additional accessories, maybe additional lighting. You can get a spotlight and some other things. We also have a cool, nice dashboard that you can put in here with additional power outlets. These riveted threads are for the windshield bracket that goes here and here. Let's check out some goodies in the trunk. Okay, what do we have here? The interior of the sidecar, as you can see, is lined with anti-scratch material prior to painting, and which is the same for the cargo area. You can see throughout, and it's a nice option. This is not standard. We get the famous toolkit. Check this out. Famous because there are no other manufacturers, whether we're talking Porsche, Mercedes, BMW cars, BMW bikes, no manufacturer that I know of in the United States gives you this much of service tools. And it doesn't mean that you have to use it, but if you do your own maintenance, and you can just grab this toolkit real quick and do what you need to do on the bike. It's really, really handy, and it has some specialty wrenches that already included here. You don't need to buy, like for example this one. So that's a nice feature. It is also available. It's a great value. You can buy it on the e-store. It's a metric toolkit with good quality steel, and you can use it on other motor vehicles, on other, maybe a car, because there aren't many bikes you can fit that toolkit easily. So let's take another walk around this gear up in Sahara color combination. Great color. Pretty much everybody likes it. Some people love it, some people like it. But the reason it's so nice, also a lot of Ural accessories, they come in black, powder coated black or black color. And as you can see, black with the Sahara color is a nice contrast. Like, look at these trunk hinges being black, or this fluid canister being black, and some other things. Just a really, really nice contrast. Every Ural that we offer, we install, and we offer it at no charge. We install a trickle charger wiring harness, and it's a standard 12-volt connection like this. So you can connect other electrical devices to it, maybe a heated jacket or some other heated gear. As far as fit and finish of modern Ural motorcycles, you can check it out for yourself if you see a Ural up close, or again, as I'm showing you this video, look at all the hardware, look at electrical connections, look at the clamps, look at the cables. Again, fit and finish and the quality of materials, whether it's paint, welding, metal parts, parts that are fabricated at Ural factory, or parts that are ordered by Ural engineers. Everything is absolutely top notch. While we're looking at the suspension, I want to point out that this suspension doesn't have wearable bushings. It has actually bearings. So there are two bearings here, and that adds longevity. We've never, and I've seen some bikes with some serious miles, bikes that have been off-roaded very hard. We have never replaced these bearings here. So that is an important feature right there, as well as this control arm right here. It also uses bearings, sealed bearings. So even if they go through the water, they'll be fine. And there are two bearings. So it is important to recognize that. This bike also has an engine cylinder guard right there. So it's an awesome custom bike with some really nice, cool features, and we left a lot of room on this bike for you to do your own customization. You can do it yourself by purchasing parts from our e-store. We can ship them with the bike, or if you go on our e-store, uralne.com, you can see pricing for the parts with and without installation. So let us know how you vision this bike, and we can customize it for you. Thank you very much for viewing this video. My name is Dimitri, and we were checking out 2021 Ural Gear Up in Sahara color. Thank you, and please subscribe to our channel. You will always know about new and exciting things that are happening here at Ural of New England and AlphaCars. And please mark the video as liked if you liked it. Thank you.